Hello, welcome back. Well, this is where I am, and this is where I'm supposed to be loading. This is the address I've got, but it's not here. And I had a feeling it wasn't because I've loaded here before, but I'll show you where it actually is. So you can see by this map, the red dot is the address I got, and the blue dot is actually where I ended up. Not the office's fault. When I got to the red dot, I rang the guy that I'm picking some pallets up for, and he said, "Are you at the address I gave them?" I said, "Yes, but you're not here." He said, "No, I'm not." So he said, stay there. What colour is the lorry? I'll get somebody out to meet you." I said, "Okay, no problem." So bloke come out, he said, "Follow me." I said, "Right." And this is where we ended up. Where the blue dot is on that map is like a little lane, a finca they call it in Spain, in the middle of nowhere, 5 miles from the address they gave me. Now, it's a bit of a weird place. It looks sort of like it's in somebody's garden almost. I managed to get down and do a U-E, come back up. As you can see, it's not wide. I wouldn't have liked to have met him coming the other way. Like I said, it's marble I'm picking up, and it's just in somebody's drive. But when I got here, the guy said that I spoke to on the phone. He said, what it is, it's such a difficult place to get to. We give you an address that we know you can find, and then you'll ring us and we'll come and fetch you. Because to try and direct you out to here, it's going to be a nightmare for you. I mean, you could have just put a dropped pin and sent me it on, but never mind, didn't go there. They haven't got a pump truck, they haven't got a ramp, so I'm just going to pick up these 2 pallets of marbles. He's just put them on the back doors for me because I can't move them, he can't move them. So we'll leave them there and just go and pick the rest of the load up. So as I was following that guy coming in, I didn't video coming in, so I'll show you what it's like going out. That big wall on the right hand side, that isn't a wall, that's a barrier, because that's the high-speed rail link on the other side of there. So it must be some sort of soundproofing or something, because this is a pretty rural place. I mean, it's fairly pretty, but I can't say I'd want a high-speed rail link right outside my house. I mean, it's standing there getting loaded and they just whiz past. I don't know if there's some sort of time limit on it or something, you know, like say like at Heathrow, there's only times that they can go, or what, I don't know. But as you can see, it's not a very wide road. I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but coming down here, it's the light colour here are kind of like drainage ditches. You can see it on the left-hand side. They're the proper drainage ditches, because the road goes from left to right as well. You know, that goes horizontal. These are drainage ditches as well. This one is quite filled in, but you've really got to take it steady going over them, because obviously there's a dip down and a dip up over the bit of tarmac. It's this one in front of me that's a bit more, and because I'm low at the front, it really have to we're gonna have to take it steady going across it. I don't want to catch the bull bar on the bottom or the bottom of the side skirts as I'm going over it. So it's just a case of creeping over it, to be honest. There we go. Once I got the unit over, it's not so bad. The trailer's high enough, it'll pass it, but I mean, still don't want to bounce those 2 pallets around on the back. So we'll follow the road out. Dead windy day today as well. We'll follow the road out. I'm just go back out the way I came in, and hope we don't meet anybody coming the other way. You see this a lot in Spain. They don't have their own rubbish bins in each house. They tend to bring the bags of rubbish out to these communal bigger bins outside, but people leave loads and loads of rubbish just by the side of the bins, and the bin men don't collect it. The council must send somebody around eventually to pick it up, but the bin men just come and empty the bins. They don't pick all the rubbish up that's around it, and you see it a lot in Spain. There's a lot of rubbish around there, and you see a lot of fly tipping as well, because it's such a big country and there's like tracks like that one that go into the middle of nowhere. You can see it from the motorways. They've just come and fly tipped, and it's such a shame because the place it's a pretty place, and they just dump stuff all over the place. So we're nearly back out onto the main road now. I'm going to another place that I've not been to before, but I have got an idea where it is because I've been near it. And what we're doing is we're collecting groupage. So we've got these 2 pallets here, and then we're going up to a groupage house a little bit further round by Crevalenti, that direction, and collecting the rest of the load from there. What I'll do is get them to take those 2 pallets off, or at least move them, because 9 times out of 10 they'll be able to do that, or lend me a pump truck so I can move them. It won't be too bad. So we'll get a move on, and I'll bring you back when we're nearer the next collection. So I know this place is off this it's sort of to my right, parallel to me. So I've not been there before. We'll follow the road around, and I've got an idea where it is though, because I have collected out this way before. The noise on this, the sound on this, when I speed the video up, it does make me laugh. Makes it sound like a race car, doesn't it? Now, it should be this turning here on the left. Again, up a finca, up a little lane. I don't know if you can turn left. Yeah, we can. It's a broken line. We can turn left here. So it should be up here and on the left again. I looked on Google Maps and it's not quite sure. It doesn't quite show where it is, but it's definitely up this road at the back of these buildings here somewhere. Oh, there's somebody coming out. Well, at least I know it's wide enough. If he's coming down, then I can get up it. If I just pull over here. Why is that person walking on the wrong side of the road? That's one of my pet hates, do you know? It's one of the things that does niggle me. Because in the UK, we walk on the right when there's no pavement. So when you're in Europe, you should walk on the left, facing the traffic, same as we walk on the right, facing the traffic. Why do people walk on the wrong side of the road when there's no pavement? Just madness. And then you're thinking they haven't even seen that lorry come in until they hear the noise. And if they're deaf, then and they work on the wrong side. Okay, I'm rambling, but you know, just walk on the proper side of the road. So I think it's the second one here where that blue lorry is. Well, that, yeah, looks about right. What are they doing here? Building a new fence, putting a new gate in or something? We'll just wait for this. Builder's running over, he's going to open the other gate for me. I think he's putting a slidey gate in or something. Thank you very much. We'll go over and park next to this other one. There's a couple of bays there, but this is groupage. I can see that. Didn't get informed that at the beginning. If I had, I wouldn't have started so early. I'd have gone and picked those 2 pallets up this afternoon. But so I can see us having to wait for a while because groupage on a Friday is never ready till later on in the day, 4 or 5 o'clock ish. So I'll go in and see them, and I'll bring you back when I know what's happening. So I put it on a bay, spoke to the lady. I had a couple of hours sleep because it just wasn't here. A lot of this stuff has only just come in while I've been having a doze. So we'll go and see what's happening. They've moved those 2 pallets to the headboard, so they're going to load the rest of these boxes over the top of them and around them, and then put the rest on pallets, so the guy said. So I mean, this is a typical groupage load. Heavy stuff on the bottom and loose boxes on the top. That's how it works. Doesn't matter where you're loading, whether you're loading Spain, UK, Italy, Outer Mongolia, wherever. Groupage load is a groupage load. It could be absolutely anything, and it always gets loaded like this. Nice people. A guy at the office speaks really good English, so he just said these 2 lads will do it for you. Oh dear, bit of a pallet collapse. What is it they say? More haste, less speed. I'll just have to restack that one. He was just trundling along and they decided to go, nope, not having it today. So we got most of the boxes on, and look at this. How clever is this? It's like a massive spike they've put on the front of the forklift, put the forks right wide, and then they pick the carpets up. So all these carpets are going on the back of the trailer. I just think that's a really clever idea because they can put them long ways on the trailer. No. Poco más. Okay. Don't quite know why the carpet had to be moved to the other side. I think it's because more boxes of whatever came, and they just wanted to move it. I don't know why that went on. They moved the the carpet. I couldn't get that one, but it's a big bit of carpet. This is what that looks like, look. That's like some piece of equipment, isn't it? You really wouldn't want to stand or have an industrial injury with that thing. It's like a giant, humongous knitting needle. Does a job though, look. I mean, all them carpets are going on the back of here, so I'm guessing big ones on the bottom, smaller ones on the top. But I mean, who would think that somebody has bought a carpet from Spain and it needs to be moved back to the UK? These are the jobs that people don't realise gets done. So I guess nowadays with the internet and eBay and Amazon and all the other sites and just general people that have got businesses all over the world can ship all over the world if they want to, and that's how it gets taken. I mean, I go onto sites that my sister has in Australia, and okay, sometimes I send it to her and then she sends it to me, makes the shipping cheaper, but other times I just order stuff. I don't even look where they are sometimes. I just order it. That's what I want. And it's obviously going on somebody's groupage load. Sí, muy grande.
polvo me saca. No te toca por nadie. ¿Eh? Ya, pero no te escucho allí, que de máquina, ¿no? El polvo, sí, pero sacan al gusto, ¿no? Esto es clave del gusto. El caco puede ser, pero el clave dice que para sacar de la masa. No, si tira la corda.
So we've got all the carpets on, and these few boxes are going across the top of the carpets. There you go. Can't really put the bars up or much anything, just hold the top ones, but that's us done. So I've got the paperwork. Clearance is going to be done as I'm coming up the road. So I've got the CMR and packing list, and the rest will be emailed through to me. Everything's locked, sealed, everything like that, done all that. So I'm going to make my way up the road, and I will bring you back when I get back to the UK, because the place that I'm going to is quite interesting. Hello, welcome back, and welcome to a very drizzly but very pretty sunrise on the A43 in the UK. It's a very pretty sunrise for the UK, isn't it? The place I am going to, I have been to many moons ago, but when I looked where at the address, and I thought, that just rings a bell. The name didn't, but the address rang a bell. It's kind of sort of Northampton, but more over towards Wellingborough, but out in the sticks. It's not a great place to take a big lorry, let's put it that way. You'll see that when I get there. So this is no, it's not Wellingborough. I'm heading towards Wellingborough. This is Northampton. Where am I? It's a good job I'm only a lorry driver. I've got a clue where I am, isn't it? Okay, we'll try that one again. This is Northampton, and I'm heading out towards Wellingborough. I mean, this is Northampton on a Monday morning, so nobody wants me here. But I need to get on I think it's the 508 that I need to get onto, because it's out in the sticks out there. Quite pretty out here, and I love these autumn colours. It's only like 7:30 in the morning, but I mean the colours that come up is lovely. Now I've shortened the journey just because you don't want to see the road all the time, but the place that I'm going to is down here, down this lane here. Now I remember because I remember coming down it last time and thinking, am I sure I'm going the right way? I thought, well, I'll get down and see. Yeah, because I mean it's got to be 15 years ago when I came here, but I remember I got to this bit here and everything's telling me, the sat nav and Google Maps is telling me to turn right, and I stopped here and I rang him. I remember now, and he said, yeah, turn there. So it's a long time ago, but it's strange how it sticks in your brain. But it's not. It's another finker. it's another little lane. But you don't want to meet anybody coming down this one either, because the sides of this, it's been raining, and although it's a beautiful sunrise, like I said, it's been raining, and both sides of this grass verge are like a bog, and I wouldn't put the lorry on it, and I don't think you'd put a car on it really. I think there's probably a couple of passing places, but it's just a case of taking it steady to go up here. And it's up here on a farm. It's like a warehouse at the back of a farm. Must have been raining a lot because the automatic windscreen wipers are going off because the water's dripping down off the trees. It's not raining, and I mean it's a beautiful morning, but as I'm going along, the water's coming down off the trees. So this is the first entrance, that's the entrance to the actual farm. And the second gate is just here, just past it on the left hand side here. Oh no, a big puddle. Gonna get my wheels dirty, that's no good. Yeah, it's definitely a place I've been to before, because that's the warehouse up there that you can see the doors open. That's where I need to go. And I remember now the best thing to do is to turn it round in this bit and reverse it up. So I'll do a U-ey and I'll reverse it up there. I must admit, I like the wide-angle mirrors on these Volvos. They're really good for blindsiding. You can move them right out, like with the controls on your door, and just move them so that it sort of follow your trail around as you're reversing it blindside. Really, really good. Much better than the Scanias, dare I say. There we are, quite a pretty farm. The guy's just sorting his forklift out, so he'll be with us in a minute. So he's made a start. His buddy's not in yet. It is still just about 8 o'clock. He's got one of those big long knitting needle things to get the carpet off, so he's going to do that. And his mate, by the time he's done that, his mate will be in apparently. So he's made me a cup of tea, and I'll give him a hand. I'll pick the boxes up off the floor. So my sister said everybody gets bored with unloading and unloading, so I speeded it up a bit to. I wish it happened that fast all the time. But his mate came in, and his mate did put all the boxes onto pallets, as you could see, and those that weren't on pallets. So didn't take long. So had a cup of tea, had a bit of a chat, and it's still early in the morning. And what they'll do is they take all that stuff in their warehouse, sort out. They've got 2 vans, he said. That lad's one of the van drivers, and then they just take it out to wherever it's got to go to, and they do the actual deliveries to smaller places that I can't get into. So now we get out, hopefully not meeting anybody coming the other way either. And back through the puddle again, but at least we'll have matching dirty wheels now. I just watched the gate coming out. It's a bit tight, but a lot of that's because I don't want to go on the grass because it's so boggy. like I said, I don't know what you do if you met somebody coming the other way. He said he's got a Portuguese guy on his way in as well. So hopefully he's not going to be on his way in until I get to the end of this this little lane anyway. Oh well, this one's a bit wider, and the farmer's been down. I can just see him going up the other way. He's been down cleaning the hedgerows and doing the verges. Oh, there's a car coming. I just it's easier for me to stop and let the car, because they're far more manoeuvrable than I am. Let the car do their thing going past. Or, oh, he's going to pull over. It's easier for me to stop and let the car go past, but if he doesn't feel confident, then I'll go past him. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, van come in. Pull over a bit. Oh, he's not stopping. He's in a rush. He's in a rush. So now I'm going to turn right at the top of here, and anybody that knows where I am, it's sort of, I'm going to be heading out towards the A14, which is the same bit of road that the Wellingborough truck stops on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's where I'm heading out to, and then I'll pick up the A14 that way, which is the major road, and going back up to the yard. See what delights are up there this week. So where I'm turning left here, if I went straight on, that's out towards the Wellingborough truck stop. So I'm turning left and picking up the A14. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Please don't forget to subscribe, ring the little bell. You'll get notifications of when I post again. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. It just lets me know you're there. It doesn't cost you anything. So thanks for coming along, and I will speak to you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.